game. Games are pretty interesting. Yeah, I want the extra D reaction to him or not. I feel like no. I'm gonna take that healing potion though. The healing potion's good. Yeah, just run 61. I don't care about being one out of that. Cool. And some damage then. This is a big turn one. That's the card. Make a 8 damage swing. Ooh, he's going to do some stuff there. God bless him. He cut a scour for that extra card, I guess. If I thought about it, doesn't matter though. It still blocks. It's still blue. No matter where I block, I'd rather just get the Blade Beckoner in whenever. Mind warping better than anything else I can do, so we're just gonna eat the rest of the damage this turn. See how much we take. Now we have to do maths. That's annoying. Maybe we do double block that. No, double blocking is not going to do anything. One block would make it basically 1 damage. Changing what we're going to do, we'll keep the Mind Warp, play the Ring of Roses. Nice thing about having different lines available. Now, if I just keep a blue or whatever, or this Mind Warp, I can Mind Warp into Mind Warp if I want. Ooh, double balance. Big hits. Okay, so I've got a blue reserve for us. Kind of determines how we're Mind Warping, doesn't it? These are good hits. Block with the worst card. This is worse because it's red, just to clarify that. Because if he banishes stuff like the Mind Warp does something for pitching, the Command and Conquer doesn't, and I don't want to have to play it. I'm just running the gamble on that he's not going to banish my arsenal. It's like he might, but playing around it, I think is a really bad choice. We get a lot of damage from those double turns, though. Like that has been some punching. Now I get to do things to him. Let's get a life back. He can have a 3 card hand, and I get my arsenal back from the ponder, which is a good card as well. Works for me. A Ring of Roses life in quickly. Oh, that's a shit hand. I think we basically keep this whole hand. I can hit him with E for snap, which is okay, and then it's not the felling. Otherwise, we just don't really have a hand. I think I may have mentioned before I'm slightly lower on blues than I'd like to be. You sometimes feel it, but there's normally a way out of this. You know, like I could have heavy blocked if I wanted to, but I think E for snap is fine for racing him. Because I'm racing pretty strong here. And yeah, this is 10 value out of 3 cards. That's kind of fine. Go. Do I care about that? That's my question for me. No, because I can just gain life off this anyway. I can just work out what I'm doing. I think I'm annoyingly going to be felling in for 4. I would love to be bigger on that, but it didn't really line up well with that last turn's hand. Um, do I want 2 life now, or do I want 2 life off an action point later? Let's say that. Shelter. The shelter is more life. Doing right, we're keeping the 4 rather than the 2 because it's just a bigger number. Bigger number better. You learn things on this channel. Good. The plough is kind of what we want. a reason not to throw that. Lovely. He's not really having a turn as such. I'm getting to Arsenal a player, which I kind of want for closing out this game. Count there's 2 Earth cards in there. Yeah. We're just going to do a normal route bound on this because it's probably the most efficient way to do this. Do we just go for the felling? And the answer is yes. Yes, we do. I do not want to just fell. It sets me up beautifully as well because we can do that. Take the player. We've now got the 8 online for our ability. So we've got really, really good ability to ping him out. To close now. Take the rest of his gear. He's only got a 3 card hand. These are nice. Shame we don't have more resources for them. We're giving the bark skin this turn and the flare. Who gets the flare? I think we just take this one because these to play things. Because we've got a nice line with the C and C. It obviously doesn't get a card off him, but it hits fairly hard. This is going to be value in itself because this is like 4 life, 4 damage. Into the C and C. Screwed now. Pew pew. PG. Wherever that is. Let's go. Okay. he was too low, and camping on that lovely arcane damage. Um, I was expecting more blocking, but I'm guessing he was hoping I didn't have something to kill him with, which is probably not the best thing to hope for. I don't know. But typical Reinhardt game, like he comes at you pretty aggressively. You've just got to try and work out what you do with your hands, and you don't get to select your hands as much. You're often working around a third card that you can't use and trying to find ways to use it, which I think I did quite a good job of in that one. Like, there's some sketchy things like having to throw just like a random plow with no arsenals and things, which, you know, it's just there to kind of mechanically progress the game rather than to actually get real value from. And you know, I'm happy enough to making those decisions. It's kind of what you have to do into the Rhynar match. Yeah, pretty fun game. I'll see you in the next one.